What's up, tubers? This Truth Collins signing into this piece. Now, I'm coming to you guys today with a review on the Tyler Perry play, Madea Got a Job. Now, as y'all can see, I got me a little twist out going on. I just kind of touched it up or whatever. I'm about to get ready for bed. Y'all know when I video, I'm either going to bed or just getting up. Anywho, I'm coming to you guys to do a review on the play, Madea Got a Job, because I'm a huge Tyler Perry fan. Not just because he black. Let me say that first and foremost or whatever. Now, it's a plus that he a brother and I'm black. So we have one thing in common for sure. But I'm a huge fan of him because he came from nothing. You know, basically. He basically was living a native of New Orleans on drugs, living under a bridge. Look at God in action now. This man has, what, 2, 3 TV shows? A bunch of movies. I ain't even gonna say a number. Probably 20 more movies. Plus maybe 100 plays. He doing the damn thing. So I give him much ups. Now, I want to talk about this play, Madea Got a Job, because a lot of stuff that happened in there, I want to talk about it. I want to give y'all my opinion on it. Now, I ain't going to talk about everything, but I'm going to talk about a few things. The first thing I want to sit here and talk about was the mother that had a favorite daughter, which was fucked up. How you got 2 daughters and one is your favorite? I don't have any kids, but I know with my mother, it's me and my brother. And I can honestly sit there and say that my mother loves us the same. I don't feel that she have a favorite. I guess whatever child she with at that particular time is probably her favorite. But whatever she do for me, she gonna do for my brother. Whatever she has done for my brother, she gonna do for me. So with that being said, I wasn't really feeling that part when the mother talking about she had a favorite daughter because the other daughter was on crack and mortgaged her house. Now, that was fucked up. She didn't have to mortgage her mama house. But at the end of the day, let's talk about the daughter that paid the mortgage off and then put her mama out because the husband didn't like the mother. Now, I agree with Madea on that. You're not about to put my mama out of the house that I live in. But that shit happens in the world. You know, a lot of people are married to people that can't stand their mother and father. A lot of people, parents can't stand the spouse that their kids is married to. Now, me personally, I don't think that I could be married or shacked up with someone that doesn't have my parents' best interests at heart. Now, I didn't say they gotta like their ass. I didn't say they gotta love them. But you're gonna have my mother and father's best interests at heart. Because God forbid that a day would come where my mother or father couldn't take care of themselves. They're moving in with me. I work at a nursing home. I'm not sending my mama and my daddy to no nursing home. You know, the only thing, I don't even like to think about it or talk about it, but the only way I see my parents going to a nursing facility is they was on life support or some kind of machine or something that we couldn't do at home. And then I'm going to like fight and fight and fight to keep their ass in the house with me because I know what goes on in nursing homes, hospitals. I work in one. So therefore, I don't think that I could allow my mother to go to a nursing home and knowing that she can do for herself. Wasn't nothing wrong with Shirley in that play. Shirley was fine. But it's so many people that have felt subject to going along with their husband and wife, not having a say in their household, especially some women. You know, some women are just so accustomed to being at-home moms and raising the kids. Ain't nothing wrong with being at home raising your kids. Don't get me wrong. But after your kids get to be 4 and 5 and their ass can go to school or they can tell you if somebody did them something, then your ass need to go to work. So you can have a say-so in your house. You need to go to work so you can contribute to your house. Because a lot of times, the husband is out there working, bringing all the money in, and he feels that he have all the say. That's not right. In marriage, there's compromise. Now, I'm through with that. Let's talk about the woman that was going with the doctor. She was going with a married man. He divorced his wife and married another woman, which is a prime example of hoes never get chose. That was kind of fucked up, you know. I felt as if, first of all, she shouldn't have been going with a married man, but I'm not hating on her because that shit happens in life. You know, people cheat. You know, people, are not getting some things at home, so they go in the streets and get it. So I understand that. Should you fall in love with a man or a woman that is married? No. You know, if you're going to deal with a married man or woman, then you deal with them whether it's for cash, whether it's for just a little late night hype, then you just keep it gutter. You know, I don't think that you should be falling in love with a married man, because in the event that he do divorce his wife, 9 out of 10 times he not gonna go to your ass, because you were so comfortable with him having a wife going home to his wife. So he may keep your ass, but he would never be solely yours. He may leave the wife and come to your ass, and y'all may get married, y'all may shack up, but he's still gonna go out in the streets and get something in the streets, because he was so accustomed to having a full-time wife and dealing with your ass on the side. So what make you more special than her? Okay, so I'm closing that out. The other thing I wanted to talk about was the guy in the play. He had a son. He was married, I guess, with a wife and kids. He might have had a son in the streets. You know how that is. A lot of motherfucking people got outside sisters and brothers. I ain't tripping. I have a sister and brother as well, which was actually the infidelity of my dad and a lady, but I ain't hating on that, because I love my sister and brother to death. You know, it ain't their fault. You know, their mom and my daddy fucked up, so therefore I love them to death, and we have a great relationship, I would like to say. And I basically commend my dad for what he's done. You know, he might have messed up and made these kids, but my dad always took care of them. So when I get back to the man in the play, he must have had a wife and kids, might have did his thing in the streets, made a son. He didn't really do for his son. So now he's older. He's in the nursing home, and he's reaching out to that son, because the other kids are basically in jail or on drugs, so they not coming to see his ass. So the one son that he did have in the streets, that he did nothing for, he's reaching out to this son, and this son is kind of pissed off, because he was like, you didn't do nothing for me, so why you calling me? I feel that and I understand that, but being a God-fearing person, I know when someone does you something, you have to forgive them for you. I'm not saying that he should deal with him where, you know, go see him every Sunday, or I don't know. Basically what I'm saying is, you know, I understand the advice Madea gave the young man. Talk to your daddy, because obviously you're having kids now. Something can go wrong with your kids, and you may need to find that out from your dad. No matter what he done you know, you need to have a conversation with him and get some family history, because you never know what life brings you. So I totally feel that. So basically, in a nutshell, I was really feeling the play. Especially the end of the play, when everybody sung, I forgot the name of the song they sung. Hattie is a fool. Hattie cut up bad. I want Hattie to stop. Hattie cuts up bad. And I really, really enjoyed the play. I definitely recommend it to anyone out there, because Tyler Perry plays always have good meanings, and it's always based on morals, and it's usually most of the characters have like a religious background, where they may have lost their way and they trying to find their way, or somebody in there trying to bring somebody to the altar. So I'm definitely feeling that. I really like his plays, and I definitely give Madea Got a Job 2 thumbs up, because a lot of people like to hate on Tyler Perry. A lot of people like to hate on him because they say some of his plays and movies are predictable. Yeah, you know, if you are a fan of him and you have watched a lot of his plays, then you can guess the ending of some of his plays. But at the end of the day, regardless of what anybody may say or think, his plays and his movies always touch my heart. It's real life shit, you know. It's shit that people don't want to talk about. It's shit that people may feel that, where the fuck I want to go with that? Okay. Some of his plays, you know, they have good meaning to them. As I said, all of them have good meaning. Let me say it like that. But most people feel as if, you know, his shows are predictable and it's not worth watching. They are worth watching, because he gonna touch on some shit that normal people don't want to talk about. He gonna touch on some shit that may be going on in your life or someone else's life that you may love, and you can help them with that. So in a nutshell, Tyler Perry, Madea Got a Job, 2 thumbs up. I'm about to sign out because it's time for me to go to bed, and I want to go to sleep. So deuces.